Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with McCollum. Then it's George. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's McConnell in at the 1. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's McConnell. Siakam looking around. Back to Jackson. Pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Fade away. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Sarr. Poked loose. Here's Mathurin. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Ridmore is out there with Bagley. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the point. Now here's Kispert. Releases. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Carrington. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Shepard missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards out front. They're up by 1.
The Wizards.
Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now,
and that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's McCollum. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Isaiah Jackson. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Inside, here's Mathurin, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Back to McCollum. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Here's McConnell, and he uses the glass on the layup. McConnell's got 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's McCollum with the drive. That shot, no good. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
7.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kispert is out there with George. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the point. Here's Washington. Here's Kispert. Misses the layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quick.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And the Pacers call time here.
There can only be one. And they're getting set. Let's find those fans.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Shepard. McConnell passes to Jackson. The fader can't cash in. And Brian Keefe wants to take a timeout.
Get up and show them what you got.
The three from George. Can't get the three to fall.
What's a t-shirt? Checking in for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam.
They could win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So